Hi, in this video we're going to change the subject of the formula where the subject is in the denominator of a fraction. So to make x a subject of the formula means to get x on its own on one side of the equation. So we need to get x here on its own on one side of the equation. How do we do that? Well, we gradually undo the things that are around the x, the subject. Now this one's hard because the subject is inside the denominator of the fraction. Now, you could multiply through by this bx plus c, so you'd have y times by bx plus c equals a, but there's something I like to use called the swapsy trick. And the swapsy trick we can use if the subject is in the denominator of a fraction. And it's this. Let's suppose you had 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2. How could you swap the numbers in that division so that it's still true? Well, you could swap the 5 and the 2, and you get 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. That's clearly still true, right? So it seems to be that you can swap the thing you're dividing by in the division and the result of that division. So here we can swap this thing we're dividing by, the denominator, and the result of that division. And if we do that, we swap these, we get bx plus c is equal to a over y, like that. And now the x is a bit more freed up. So x is outside of the fraction now. So let's think, x is being multiplied by b, then we're adding c. We undo the last thing there, which is the plus c, by doing the opposite, which is subtract c from both sides of the equation. So that gets rid of the plus c on the left-hand side, and we're going to have a over y, all of that minus c like this. And then finally, well, the x is being multiplied by b. We want to get rid of that times by b. So we divide both sides by b. And if we do that, it gets rid of the b on the left-hand side, leaving x. And on the right-hand side, we've got a over y minus c all over b. Now, I don't like this answer because we have a fraction within a fraction. But there's a way we could easily fix that. What you do is you multiply the top and bottom of the outer fraction by the denominator of the inner fraction. Now, the denominator of the inner fraction is this y. So we multiply the top and bottom of this outer fraction by y. And let's see what happens. Now, the a over y multiplied by y, that just gets rid of the over y, and that gives you a. And then the c times y is cy. And now the bottom, b times y is by. And now that's much tidier because we don't have a fraction within a fraction now. And that is the final answer. In an exam, this would be accepted, but it's bad algebra. You don't like to have fractions within fractions. So try to tidy it up if you can.